Since I had some success with my first attempt of finding bugs and fungi in the winter in my own garden, I thought I'd have another go at it. And once again using the OM1 Mark II camera, 2x teleconverter and OM System 90mm macro. This is the only setup I'll be using for these photos. I might take off the teleconverter for bigger subjects. I'm not using flash mainly because I don't currently have a flash that works with this setup. That is something I will be investing in for spring when all the more active insects are around. And I think that covers the entire setup I'll be using, so without any more talk, let's get into finding the subjects and taking the photos. I'm just going to make my way down to the back of the garden to the same location as last time so I can set this camera up nicely. This is probably the last time you'll see the garden looking like this before I start making major changes to transform this from a boring slab of grass to a place that's perfect for wildlife. So this is my go-to spot for the moment. This whole structure will be gone soon, so I won't be able to set the camera up this way for much longer. So I'll make use of it while I can. Just get the tripod ready. Just get this up to level with the surface there. And then I'll be ready to start looking for subjects. I'll start looking at these pieces of wood again. It's only been a couple days, so it's unlikely I'll find much different to last time. I'll have a little look. I'm not seeing much here. No, nothing at all. Let's try this piece. Yeah, nothing again. Make my way over to the pile of bricks again. Hopefully I'll find something here this time. So I had no luck last time. Let's see what's under brick number 1. Ah, perfect. There's a nice little snail there. And if you look on this edge over here, there's a nice woodlouse as well. Let's get this carried over and see what photos I can get. It might be a challenge getting a photo of the snail because although they're slow, they never stop moving, so it's sometimes impossible to actually get a shot of them. So I'll go for the woodlouse first. That's what's on this side here. Let's try and get the camera in position for a really nice low portrait shot of this. Hopefully it doesn't run off. Quite often with woodlouse they stay perfectly still until I'm about to take the photo, and then they go running and I never get to get the shot. I think I've got it framed up quite nicely now. Got the focus set just where I want it, just in front of the subject. So just get it perfectly centre and we're ready to go. Now I'll just patiently wait until the focus has gone further back than I need it to go and I can delete any unnecessary photos later. Looks like we've got lucky and it has stayed perfectly still, so I should have got a nice photo there. I think now I'll flip this over to the side that the snail's on. Have an attempt at getting a photo of it. I'm not sure if I'll succeed. It is staying very still at the moment, but usually the second a bit of light hits it, they start to wake up and move off. So I'll have to be quick, see what I can get. So far it's looking promising. Now just get this focus in the right point. Try and get the shot. Now I've got everything I can from the subjects on that brick, it's time to go and put it back. I'll have a look under a couple more, see if there's anything else in the pile. I'll just gently place this here for now while I keep looking. Let's see if there's anything on this. We've got a nice Harvestman on here. Didn't expect to find one of them, I've not found many of them in this garden yet. See if I can get a photo of this as well. Be a good start to the day if I can. That's 3 subjects already. Again, we'll quickly get it in position, get the camera ready as fast as I can. A Harvestman can't see very well, but they're very reactive to light. So it's quite often once you take it out of the shade like this into some more direct light that they get spooked and run off. But so far this one's looking promising. So again, just get the camera in the right position and we'll fire it off. I think since it's staying so still, I'll go for a couple of shots. I'll try and get a really close-up one. Try and capture more of the detail in its face. And then after that, I'll go for a bit of a further away shot to capture the surroundings a bit more. See if they all look good. They might not, but since I've got the opportunity, I might as well go for more than one. Well, that went as well as it could have gone. I think I've got a couple of nice photos there, so I'll go and put this back now. See if I can find anything else over here, but I think my chances are slim. I've already found 3 subjects. I'll pop these back carefully. I'll move this other brick back as well. Be very careful not to hurt anything. And then I'll see what else I can find. Have a little look under these. I don't tend to find much under these, which is surprising since they're on direct soil, but other than the odd slug or snail, I don't tend to see much. Nothing at all under that one, just dirt. Yeah, just dirt again. And again. Well, since I didn't find anything else there, I thought I'd come and have a look around the top. You sometimes find stuff hiding on this. Just have to look closely in case there's anything, springtails or small bugs hiding. I'm not seeing anything. I've just noticed a ladybird up here. Just have to detach the camera so I can show you it better. It's right up here, hiding in the corner. I'm going to do my best to try and coax it onto a stick, a bit like I did with the shield bug in the other video. But I have a feeling once I've disturbed it, it'll be too active, as ladybirds don't tend to like to rest if they feel that there's any sort of threat around them. But I'll see what I can do. I've managed to coax it onto a stick. You can't quite tell, but it is pretty active. It's crawling around quite a lot. So I'll just try and prop this stick up somewhere and then give it a couple minutes to see if it relaxes. If nothing else, I can at least get a couple of videos of it crawling around on the stick. It's typically what I tend to do with subjects that won't stay still. Might as well get a video if I can't get a photo. I'm just getting a couple of videos of it now while it's still active. If it does happen to stay still for a while, I'll switch over to photo mode and see what I can get. But for now, it's looking like this might just be a video only subject. I've been trying for a while and I've not been able to get a photo of it, it just won't stay still. So I think it's time to give up now. I'll let the ladybird crawl off to wherever it wants to go and try and find some more subjects. Just came and had another look under this tarp, and it turns out there was something there, I just didn't spot it before. I don't know if you'll be able to see it very clearly on the camera, but right there. I can't recall what this is off the top of my head, some sort of flying insect. Try and get a nice photo of it, it seems to be staying pretty still, it's just I'll have to move the tarp out of the way to get the lighting to be consistent, and hopefully that doesn't spook it. Try and get this camera in a good spot. I think what I'm going to have to do, I'll have to rotate the camera as if I'm taking a portrait photo, and it'll actually become a landscape photo once I've rotated it, just as the subject's sitting vertically on the wood. I'll just get the camera in position now. It doesn't seem to be moving at all so far, so I think my chances are pretty high that I'll be able to get some sort of decent photo of it. Just move this tarp out of the way and I should be ready to fire off a stack or two. It's quite fiddly, trying not to knock the camera. Okay, we should be good to go. Just get this in position. And that stayed perfectly still for that stack, so fingers crossed it just came out as a good photo. I've just noticed a tiny springtail on this bit of wood here. I don't think I'll even be able to capture it with the phone camera because it's really small. I'll have an attempt at a photo or possibly video if it doesn't want to stay still. I've got the 2x teleconverter on here as well to get the extra magnification. And if you can see it through the screen there, it's quite active. So I'll have a go at filming it first, and if I get lucky and it stays still, I'll try and get a photo of it. At the moment it's looking like another video only subject. It's always quite fiddly trying to film something and keep it in focus at this magnification. Autofocus is not worth the effort half the time, so I just shoot manual. Yeah, this looks like it's not going to stay still, it's probably going to run off. So I'll keep shooting this video out. Over the edge it goes into the darkness where I'll never be able to get a photo of it. Oh well, still a nice find, and I hopefully got a couple of nice videos of it. I think I'm about ready to call it a day now. Had a few good finds given it's the middle of winter still. So hopefully soon spring will come along, this garden will start to be transformed into something much better for wildlife, and I'll be able to put out some really good content